So today I'm going to show you how to kind of upcycle jean shorts. These ones actually used to reach my knee, so they don't actually fit anymore lengthwise, but they fit widthwise just fine, so I'm going to shorten them because, you know, everyone my age wears booty shorts everywhere. But I'm not going to shorten them that much. So what you're going to need is a marker to mark where you want to shorten them to. I had already measured them against another pair of shorts for a size, so I knew exactly where I wanted them to be. But if you don't, I recommend folding and refolding. If you're doing this from jeans, which is actually easier, believe it or not, just make sure that you get the same length from the top on both sides. So you should probably use a ruler, but it actually is easier. And I can't give you numbers because my jean size is probably different, and so are my shorts. But it's usually about a little closer to a foot for the length of shorts that I'll be doing in this video. But it could be anywhere really. So I'm almost done marking my jeans. They're actually uneven in their fold, so I was refolding them. But that's pretty much all you need to do, is make sure you mark them exactly where you want them to be. Don't make any mistakes because you are going to be cutting along that line. I mean, you can always fold over it to fix it, but don't worry, because it's not that big of a deal if you mess up. There's my cat. So once you've got that all sorted out, you can change back and just move your jeans or your shorts onto a nice flat surface, and make sure you make them even at the seams, so this way you can see what you're doing. And basically from there, you're just going to start cutting. So this is probably the easiest step you have here. I actually wound up getting another pair of scissors. So the scissors I did have were not cutting very well. I forgot they're not the fabric scissors. So clearly, as you can tell by the video, that a regular pair of school scissors will work. I've got pretty sharp school scissors. They're not quite children's scissors, but almost. They work 10 times better than half the adult scissors anyways. My fabric scissors are downstairs, so... And then you want to flip them inside out. I've ended up, if you don't want to crop them up at the bottom, you're going to flip them inside out, and you're just going to go over it with, well, first you're going to lay it out straight, but then you're going to go over it with fray glue. I want it to fray a little bit, so I was going far away from the edges, which is what I show you here. But if you don't want it to fray at all, you need to go right up against the edge and then trim anything that already frayed up until the glue. I did wind up gluing from the inside and then realizing that I wanted my jeans to flip out. So, I mean, it dries clear and you have to wash it anyways, but if you do want to flip it out, glue from the outside. Just skip the turning inside out step. This is about where I realized that I wanted to flip it out to crop it up at the edges. So I went to the outside to flip it. You can see the marks of the glue. I don't really mind it that much. I mean, if it doesn't wash out, which it has in the past, so I can't imagine why it wouldn't today. If it doesn't wash out, I can just go over it with paint or something, make a cute little design, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. But just for future reference, if you do want to crop, then don't glue from the inside, glue from the outside with your no fray glue. After I decided that that's exactly where I wanted my folds to be, I wound up gluing. So basically I took fabric glue. I have the same brand fabric glue and no fray glue, so they do look the same. I got them in a packet with another fabric glue that I get them confused. The two are interchangeable when it comes to fabric on fabric, but one of them is meant for gluing like beading and stuff. Technically, it's meant for like studs and things like that that aren't bedazzle studs. But I use them and they work fine interchangeably until you're putting on bedazzling. So be careful when you're bedazzling, essentially. But I ended up gluing inside the crease on both the back and the front, just to make sure it's stuck. And then I wound up, at the end of the video, you'll see me pinch it together with the scrap fabric in between it. That's to keep it from gluing to both sides of the pants. I'd rather it glue to a piece of scrap fabric that I can easily pull off without worrying about it. And I wound up clamping it together with a hanger. Hey, so here's my final project. I'd put it on, but you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I tried them on, they look, except for the fact they have two buttons, and they're darker, they look almost exactly like these, except these are low rides, and they're actually a little cuter. Although I love my Boatin jeans, which is what I'm wearing. So yeah, this is just something easy to do. I actually did this with a pair of jeans last year that didn't fit me lengthwise because I had a growth spurt. But stay tuned because later today or maybe early next week there will be a tutorial up for how I did this shirt, which will look, when it's dry, the glue's drying, which is why it's hanging up. It will look something like this when it's done. Where is the head hole? There we go. So like one of these long gappy things. And it actually looks really cute. It's a Passionata shirt, so it was a little big on me. I got it a size bigger than I should have. So it looks really cute now, and it fits. Yeah, so stay tuned. If you want more tutorials, please tell me. I actually love doing this. I had a habit of thrift shopping over last summer when I was away, so this has become part of like a routine that I do. And I'm cleaning up my wardrobe for the summer, so I know what I need and what I don't need. And this happened to be part of my work for it. So tell me anything else you guys want. I am more than willing to do it. Okay.